Now, when we talk about people who have achieved immense fame and goodwill, we often tend to look at those who probably started early or were prodigious children. I mean, we measure achievements by how early in life one got there, though. As we all know, there are so many roads to success, aren't there? Our luminary this week turns that whole success mantra on its head. I'm Brian Tellis, back again this week for another edition of Live That Dream, and I couldn't be more delighted to chat about Keb Mo, a man who spent the first 20 years of his career behind the scenes. Before the rest of the world, of course, learnt of him. He started his musical career playing the steel drums in a calypso band. The first 2 decades of his career saw him consolidate his reputation of being an arranger, a guitarist, a songwriter. In fact, his first significant gig was with Jefferson Airplane guitarist Papa John Krish. Now, for 20 years, he was associated with the unique ability to link the past and present with his, should I say, evocative playing and singing. It wasn't until his drummer's moniker for him that gave us the name that we reckon with today's Keb Mo. You know, his eponymous album received great reviews. Critics were quick to take note of Keb's, should I call it modern, genre-bending take on old-school sounds. And 2 years later, he won his first Grammy Award for Best Contemporary Blues Album with Just Like You. In the decades to come, Keb would take home 4 more Grammys and top the Billboard Blues chart 7 times. I mean, Keb has been described most poetically as a living link to the seminal Delta blues that traveled up the Mississippi River and across the expanse of America. His postmodern blues style, I think, is influenced by many eras and genres, including folk, rock, jazz, pop, country. If you think that's the extent of his craft, well, Keb has a surprise for you. In addition to his extraordinary musical output, he's also established himself as a strong presence over the years, appearing as himself in Martin Scorsese's The Blues, Aaron Sorkin's The West Wing, and even the iconic children's series Sesame Street. Well, Keb's also portrayed Robert Johnson in the 1998 documentary Can't You Hear the Wind Howl? There's a sage-like quality in Keb that often comes to the fore when he is talking to blues lovers. His performance at the Mahindra Blues Festival was typically an oscillation between being measured and being energetic. As my continued good fortune entailed, I got to spend some time with him between concerts. Now, what's his approach to music, I asked. You have to make your own path, he said. Keep the focus, be hungry to learn, read a lot, and make sure to learn good timing, he said. What he said next has stayed with me to this day. Learn how to play a little bit when a little bit is all that is needed. Also learn to play a lot when a lot is the need of the hour. Most importantly, always listen, listen, listen. After all, music is 90% listening and 10% playing. Well, that's Keb Mo for you, my dear friends. Living that dream with one hell of a soundtrack to boot. Hey, I'm Brian Tellis, certainly living one extended dream, and I can't wait for what next week holds for us. Until then, be good, not too good.
94.3 Radio 1.